Mr. Poonawalla, how do you see the developments in court, which has in fact, at least for the time being, denied the application for bail on the part of Mr. Manish Sisodia and granted the CBI 5 days of custody to question him further?
I would start by saying Satyamev Jayate. This is the victory of truth and the defeat of the thekedars of Bhrashtachar. ये जो भ्रष्टाचार के ठेकेदार है, जो अत्याचार चिल्लाते हैं, हाहाकार मचाते हैं, दुराचार पर उतर आते हैं, ये इनकी हार है और सत्य की जीत है. And Siddharth, please don't forget that all the arguments made by Sanjay Singh and all their allied people have been placed in front of a court. The court has rejected these, and therefore the claim of vendetta, victimhood card should now stop, and we must be asking the specific questions. Siddharth, 15-20 questions by BJP have been raised time and again, specifically on Sharab Ghotala. Unfortunately, despite best efforts of Rahul Shivshankar and Times Now, not one has been answered, and therefore now we must all ask that why you increased the commission from 2.5% to 12%, how you got 6% kickback, why is it that you allowed blacklisted and manufacturing companies in this entire matter? Why did you do this entire Sharab Mafia business? And who is the main top-notch boss of this? So, we must ask these specific questions which they've been trying to evade. Now is the time for specific questions on the Sharab Ghotala to be answered. I'm glad that the godfather of corruption has been shown his place by the courts of the law.
Just a quick follow-up, Shehzad. There'll be others who will also argue that this is just a preliminary stage in the investigatory process pertaining to this particular matter, and that a remand granted to the CBI is not necessarily a pronouncement of guilt. How would you respond to that?
Then how was it that some people from their enthusiastic bunch who are coming out and saying Mr. Sisodia has been given a clean sheet, there's no proof, they did some raids, nothing found. And if that was the case, then today the courts of the law would to account and immediately quash the matter. Or they would have said, no, let this man free. He's the greatest education minister in the entire world. But Siddharth, instead of that, seeing the material on record which has been put out on Times Now time and again, the courts have said, no, let this man be in the remand, let there be further investigation. There is a scam here. So today, all this claim that we are innocent, hum masoom hai, kuch hai nahi is mamle mein, that has been thrown into the dustbin. And Siddharth, today onwards, we must only ask the specific questions on the Sharab Ghotala. And I hope all the Army Party spokespersons who come to your channel or do PCC will answer the question, why you increased commissions, why wholesale was given to private, why you gave these big benefits, why you gave the waivers to these mafia companies, what was that Sharab ki deal?
And finally, Shehzad, the Sisodia team in court did try to put up a defense, trying to rope in the alleged involvement of what they call the previous Lieutenant Governor. I think the reference there was to Mr. Anil Baijal, saying that he signed off, at least on an in-principle basis, on the policy that had been drafted in by the Aam Aadmi Party government. That appears to not have cut much ice with the court today.
Of course, because this is a lame argument. So that by this argument then every work that they take credit for, the best schools in the world, etc., should be going to the LG. If the LG is the final arbitrator, they have to decide once and for all that what they want to say, is the policy wrong or policy is right? Because the policy has been taken back. Is the LG responsible for the policies in Delhi, or are you responsible? Because you take credit for everything. So, let's not get into all these arguments. This has been settled. Now, Court of Law has sent Manish Sisodia to remand. And we must ask the specific questions that why, in the name of Shiksha Mantralaya, he was only interested in Sharab Mantralaya and opening up schools, Sharab thekas near schools, Mandir, Masjid, Gurudwara, Girijaghar, and was making Delhi Nasha Yukt.
Okay, thanks a lot for that insight, Shehzad. The criticism, of course, coming from the BJP of Mr. Sisodia, claiming vindication over the fact that Sisodia has been, in fact, sent into remand for a period of 5 days now in the custody of the CBI. Let me go across to Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan. Madhav, give us a sense of the activity around you. Well, we have Mr. R.P. Singh of the BJP also responding. Madhav, I'll just come to you in a short while.
तो कानून अपना काम कर रहा है या फिर इनका अपनी कुछ
इनके पास एक ही तरीका है, कोर्ट जाएं और कृपा कर दिल्ली के टैक्स पेयर के पैसे से वकील मत हायर करें। ये 25-25 करोड़ रुपए दिल्ली के टैक्स पेयर के पैसों से वकील हायर कर कोर्ट कचहरी मत करें। अपनी जेब में हाथ डालें, अपनी पार्टी के चंदे से खर्चा करें और अपने लोगों को बचाएं। परंतु ये धरने प्रदर्शन से होने वाला कुछ नहीं है। मैं कल वाले प्रदर्शन में जैसा कुल मिलाकर 50 लोग थे इनके पास।
सर, एक मामला ये भी आ रहा है कि जो बीआरएस की विधायक हैं, एमएलसी हैं, उनका भी नाम सामने आ रहा है।
वो एक विधायक है
Let me go across to Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan. Madhav, tell us about what's happening outside the We are getting another response right now of the lawyer of Mr. Manish Sisodia. Let's listen in.
सबमिशन दिए गए बट कोर्ट ने 5 दिन का रिमांड किया, क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, मेमो अरेस्ट हो या इनका रिमांड एप्लीकेशन था, उनमें से कहीं भी कोई ऐसा रीजन नहीं है जो कि एज पर द सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजमेंट्स वैलिड हो। अब जुडिशियल प्रोसेस है, मैं उस पर कमेंट नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन सीबीआई की तरफ से देयर वाज नो केस मेड आउट। फिर भी बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण रहा कि जो उनकी 5 दिन की रिमांड की मांग थी वो ऑनरेबल जज ने पूरे का पूरा मान लिया। एक ऐसे व्यक्ति को जिसने कि शिक्षा में क्रांति किया, ऐसे व्यक्ति को जिसने शिक्षा के जरिए देश के लाखों करोड़ों बच्चों के जीवन में आशा किरण जगाई, इस प्रकार की चीजें जो हो रही हैं बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है।
सोमनाथ भारती हमारे साथ बातचीत करने के लिए
Somnath Bharti speaking on behalf of Mr. Manish Sisodia. Let me go across to Madhav. Madhav, of course, a setback for Mr. Sisodia. Tell us about how long it might now take for the Delhi police officials and the CBI to take Mr. Sisodia out of the Rouse Avenue court premises and bring him back to the CBI headquarters. What's happening around you?
Well, just a few minutes ago, in fact, Mr. Manish Sisodia has been taken out of the court premises, and in fact, even as we speak, the lawyers are coming out one by one, talking to the media, as it were, briefing on what exactly transpired inside the court when those proceedings were underway. So let's quickly listen in here. Somnath Bharti, let's quickly listen into what he has to say as far as the entire court and the proceedings are concerned.
Somnath जी लाइव ऑन है, वो ठीक है
सर 5 आम आदमी पार्टी लगातार कहती रही, केजरीवाल लगातार कहते रहे अरविंद कि अगर सीबीआई के पास सबूत है तो मनीष को गिरफ्तार करे। अब गिरफ्तार हुआ है तो आप जांच में सहयोग करें, आप लोग विरोध कर रहे हैं।
हम सहयोग तो कर ही रहे हैं,
हाँ।
लेकिन पूरे सीबीआई के रिमांड एप्लीकेशन में या जो मेमो ऑफ अरेस्ट था जिसमें रीजन ऑफ अरेस्ट दिखाया, उसमें या कोई भी बात आर्गुमेंट के दौरान एक भी बात नहीं कही गई जो कि इस बात का पक्षधर हो कि भाई इनको रिमांड दिया जाए। लेकिन जुडिशियल प्रोसेस है, जज का ऑर्डर है, उसको मानना पड़ेगा। लेकिन मैं आज एज ए वकील भी कहता हूं कि कोई भी ग्राउंड नहीं था सीबीआई के पास कि उनको 5 दिन की रिमांड दी जाए।
एक ब्यूरोक्रेट जो है उसके बयान हुए, 164 के बयान हुए, एक जो है आरोपी अप्रूवर बना सीबीआई के पास, तो क्या बच गया?
भाई आप देखें पूरा अगर केस, अगर पता नहीं आप कोर्ट में थे कि नहीं थे,
पता
कोर्ट के आर्गुमेंट्स के दौरान जो बातें कही गई और जिस प्रकार की बातें